Alright, hello everybody. As you can see, we're having another MX World video. But before we get into the main topic, there is something from last video that we need to talk about. Well, so it's about the main bike that I want to use. So, there weren't any comments on the video, sadly, because it got like no views for some reason. But I think we can use the pit bike. Yippee! I might add a crowd cheering sound effect or something. Ah! And yeah. Well, that's the one thing that we're going to talk about. So, let's get into it. Okay, so you guys have just watched the clip of the, what I was doing before this change. Now you're gonna see the after effects. Bum bum bum. Oh, I did it. Okay, so now that we got our After Effects over, let's just talk about this honestly. So I'm gonna switch over to the race bike. This thing is just very fast, and that's part of the reason why I had to do the switch is because it's so fast. And so if we do, I'm gonna show you guys and tell you guys what's happening while I'm doing it. So I'm gonna recreate the first one. I'm just holding W in my directional arrow, and you do not want to do that because, as you can see, you kind of fly off. But if you're a beginner, okay, wait. Before I say that, okay. Alright, as you can see, that corner was a lot better. Because I'm using the strategy. The strat. So the strat is to let off your throttle right as you're getting to the transition from the straight tile to the turn, and then hold S. But if you're too slow, then you can tap W or hold W while you're on it, and that just helps out a lot. And you really want that time when you're doing public races and stuff, because it's kind of hard to grind money with an alt now, because farm has all the good expensive maps. But if you're a beginner, where's the beginner bike? So this is the beginner bike. Well, there's actually bikes worse than this. So yeah, when you come into the game, you start with this bike. Now I'm gonna do a run through with this. On this one, oh shoot, I messed that up, kind of. I messed my example up, my bad guys. But on this one, it doesn't really matter as much. But also since you're a beginner, you're just still learning the basics of the game. But you can let off a little bit later. And this is just with all the slower bikes. You can let off later, and then obviously if you're on the BMX bike or the mountain bike, it's kind of slow, so yeah. Oh wait, that was actually perfect. Can we do it again? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna try to do a blooper for you guys before we get to. Alright, that's a blooper, honestly. But before we get to the blooper scene, I'm gonna try to leave the map. I've done this 3 times. Alright, messed the first one up. I'm gonna have 4 more attempts to get a total of 5 attempts. So, after this, I'm going to show you guys any bloopers if I have any. And yeah. Okay, so attempt number 2. I gotta lock in for this one. Lock in. No! Alright. That's 2 attempts down the drain though. We gotta lock in for these final 3. That was pretty nice. Okay. I think they're also trying it, but I think they're just trying to make it up. Yes, sir! No! Alright. That was a close one, guys. So, now attempt 4 out of 5. We have basically this, and then if we don't get this one, we have 1 attempt left. And then the video's over. But if I do make it, then I'm going to be showing you guys, like, the one cool thing outside of the map. Oh, shoot! Wait, last attempt, guys. Last attempt. Keep in mind, this is like the only recording of me with trying this. So if I don't make this will never be in the video. No! We didn't make it. Alright, time for like bloopers and funny moments.